Hey, Matt Morris at mattmorris.com. Wanted to talk about something that just popped in my mind coming out of the gym. I am a little sweaty. And so the topic of this is why people fail in network marketing, in fitness, and in life. And it's an interesting thing. I'll preface this by saying, for the last year I've been working out. And, I definitely noticed a difference over, the course of about 10 months. Have been working out consistently 3-4 days a week. And, feeling in better shape after 9-10 months, right? And just recently, a little over a week ago, I decided to go hardcore, meaning cardio every day, super strict with my diet, continue, 4 days a week or so working out. And this is why people fail, because I'm over a week into it and I don't notice any difference. I don't have six-pack abs. I'm not any more ripped than I was a week ago. Just doesn't seem to matter. The last week of hardcore diet, hardcore cardio, didn't matter at all. Didn't seem to matter at all even. And this is why people fail in life. People get into network marketing and, they're in for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and they're not rich yet. They don't have a huge monthly bonus check coming in. And so they put in all this work and it didn't seem to matter, so they quit because they have employee thinking. And see, success in life is all about your thinking. If you think wrong, you're gonna have bad results every time. And see, the way fitness works, I've done, challenges like this before where it takes a while. It takes a good month or so before you really start to notice much of a difference. It takes about 3 months to get ripped, right? Consistent, hardcore daily action, strict with the diet. In 90 days, you can absolutely transform your life. See, in network marketing, financial freedom takes even more than 90 days in most cases. Now, you can put in a 90-day spurt of activity, work harder than you've ever worked in your life, and, that's going to make a big difference months later. But that's why people fail. They fail in fitness because they work out a few times, a week or 2 weeks, it doesn't seem to matter, so they quit. So you gotta have long-term thinking. Entrepreneur thinking, millionaire thinking is long-term thinking. You gotta continue working out. You gotta continue going to the gym. You gotta continue eating right. You gotta continue doing the cardio. If you're in network marketing, you gotta continue doing presentations. You gotta continue exposing your products and services. You gotta continue making the calls. You gotta continue getting rejected over and over and over and over again. And if you'll do that long enough, you win. But see, I think the universe, God rewards us. He wants to know if we really have the dedication, if we're really cut out, if we can have the employee thinking to go long-term with something, then we get rewarded. It's not the employee thinking where you work 40 hours, get paid 40 hours. Doesn't work like that. You got to put in a lot of time. You got to invest the time, invest the energy, and then later you end up getting paid. See, any normal business person knows that. I'm looking at a restaurant here, and, when they started this restaurant, chances are they didn't make any money for a couple years because they had to invest in the real estate or, the lease. They had to invest in tables and chairs and kitchen equipment and food, and there was a massive investment. So they had to have entrepreneur thinking. So this is the deal. Even when you don't feel like it matters, when you're working, doing presentations over and over and over, and it doesn't seem to matter, mark my words, it matters. Makes all the difference in the world. See, every time you do a presentation, whether they say yes, whether they say no, you got better. You learned something. And there's no substitute for that. There's no other way to get the experience than going out and doing the work, going out and getting rejected. So my friends, have long-term thinking, have employee thinking, or have entrepreneur thinking, not employee thinking, and that will make all the difference in the world. Appreciate you tuning in. If you feel like this can add some value to some others, definitely share it around. Love to hear your comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, hop over to mattmorris.com, put your name and email address in. You'll get these free videos delivered to your inbox every single week. And you can have access to my entire video library of training on the website, including my 5-day series on how to go from amateur to professional. So pop over there and go make life an adventure.